One of the common questions I get almost daily is why I perform stature lengthening, or what many people call cosmetic lengthening. Why do we even go and take a normal person and lengthen their legs, put them through risk, spend a lot of money, spend a lot of time, and why would a person go through this process? And this is a really important question, because it speaks to the nature of the patient population I deal with when we're doing stature lengthening surgery. It is true that society is biased towards taller people, and it's often an unconscious bias. But we know that statistically, CEOs of companies, people that earn three-figure incomes, tend to be taller than the average. They also tend to speak with a voice that is a little bit lower in frequency than the average, which, fair or not, is the way the world tends to work. What a lot of my patients tell me is when they walk into a room, they sometimes fail to command the attention or the respect that they deserve. And that is devastating for anybody, but for a young man or woman who wants to build their career and wants to command boardrooms and wants to build a business, it is really devastating to try and prove yourself every time you walk into a room. And what we want to get to is that you walk into a room and you get noticed for the right reasons. You get noticed for the fact that you are well dressed, well presented, that you have done your homework on whatever the topic is that you are there to address, and that you do not get noticed for the fact that you appear short. Now, this is the mindset, this is the background of why we do this surgery, because it is fundamentally life-changing. This surgery changes people's lives in a fundamental way by not growing limbs, but actually growing minds. So we're not growing your limb, we're growing your stature, your self-image of yourself, and the way you interact with the world. And that is really the reason why I do this surgery. It is controversial. It is surgery that's often frowned upon by lay people and surgeons alike. But if it's done properly and if it's done safely, it is probably the most life-changing surgery that somebody can have, because it fundamentally changes a person's trajectory in life.